All right. It's September the 8th, 9:07 p. No, not 9, 8:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I got time today. I was about to back test for a few. I won't be on here too long, but I'll be on here long enough. So I'm going to back test US30 on the 30 minute, mainly focusing on structure and how we can catch these trades. Now, yeah, we're just gonna focus on structure. I was gonna say that I try to catch it. I want to try to catch it during New York session, but we're just going to start somewhere randomly on the chart. Replay there. All right, so this looks like a downtrend. Price giving us lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Broke the last higher low here. And then I'm still somewhat confused, but it looks like I'm trying to see. So when price breaks that break of structure, it looks like it immediately comes back and tests this area, which gave that minor fib move here and TP hit. And then we look for another pullback for a minor fib move. This was, I guess, was a minor fib move. All right, so we're gonna let it play. All right, I'm gonna mark these areas up real quick. Higher high. This is our last higher low. High, higher low, higher high. We got higher high. This is our now lower low. This area right here was our lower high. Not technically our lower low because it's not lower than there, but it did pull back and give us another lower high. Lower low here. Yeah, I had to double check. That's still lower than that. All right, and this high is actually, so we're just not even going to count that little wave right there. Lower low here. And we technically have equal highs here. See that? I'm gonna just put EQH and lower low. All right, now let's keep going. See what it gives us. Nice. Another lower high. Another thing I want to keep track of, structure was tested twice and then dropped. So we got our break of structure here. Price came back, tested the bullish move that broke structure, and then it just fell. Give us our minor fib, our minor fib here, and then I guess this is our minor fib here where we got these two equal lows. Well, this was lower than that, but if I put my line right here, both of those candles stopped right there. So let's see. We can mark it from here to here. Price hit the 618. All right, I'm gonna keep playing because I want to catch an actual break of structure in action. All right, this looks like lower low here. Our lower high here. And now looks like a little consolidation. All right, looks like we broke structure here. Pause. Our last lower high. All right, so this is a true break of structure. I want to see price come back and test this move, which this bullish move right here. That broke structure. That was a nice, oh my gosh. I couldn't even say it, but that was nice. So then technically my fib would go here at the bottom of that candle to the top of this candle, and that gave us our minor structure move. Price definitely came back and tested that. Came up, gave you 100 points in an hour plus some. All right, so now we would be looking for another pullback to come back and retest this structure, or just a correction, because this was definitely impulse. And look at here. Came right to it. So now that we got this pullback, I'm gonna put the fib back at the bottom of this candle to the top of this one. Looks like price already came back to the 50 once. Oh. All right, so one sec. This was an equal low because I need to mark structure. So this gave us our higher high point right here. Pull back, gave us equal low, higher high here, higher low here, which came back, retested that structure area nicely. And then we got a higher high here. All right, so price touched that 50 once. Then here, this would have been our entry. This candle here. Even though this candle right here was looking bearish, price still pushed up. I'm gonna let it play. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Price came back, gave us another entry. And looks like it's going straight for TP. Now my thing is, I think this candle right here. This is our higher high, higher low. And this candle was letting us know that the bulls were in the market. And got a nice 1 to 2 on US30. Quick, like, what time did this happen? 15:30, 3:30 in the afternoon. This happened at 9:30. That was that 9:30 spike. Wonder did price fill this in 50%? Let's see. Came back past the 618. All right, let's see if TP gets hit. This must have been a weekend. 28th. Nope. Just the next session, Asia session. And then I'm starting to think I should just take TP to the negative 27 and leave it at that. Because that's what I did this morning. And it would have been like a 1-to-1. All right, so I'm gonna delete this. Higher high, higher low. This is our next higher high right here. All right, I'm still here. All right, where were we? This was our last higher high. It's our last higher low, right? Now, structure wise, we need for that higher low to hold up, but also, I guess, I was gonna say major fib wise, price could pull back down to here, but let's just see what happens. So this was our last higher low, and this would technically be a structure break if structure breaks. So it looked like it did break. So if this is a true break of structure, then price would come back and test this move here. And then continue lower. It's like it's trying to, but it doesn't want to. And this candle right here is the main example of why you wait for these candles to close, because it pushed down and then ended up in a bullish move. Mm. That candle was crazy. I'm sorry I'm quiet. I'm trying to make sense of what happened in my head. So this was our break of structure fib here, right? Price broke structure, pulled back to retest the bullish move that broke structure, shot up, right? Then it gave us another fib move and price pulled back to the 50. So it technically hit TP. When you come back to the 50, TP's negative 27. If it goes past, then TP's 618, right? So that fib completed. And then it looks like it gave us another move. Go to here and hit the 618. Came back, gave us this little double bottom. And let's see if it hits the 618 on the fib now. Entry. Entry would have definitely been this candle right here where the bulls took over. So let's see if the 618 is hit. All right, so this was a weekend. So close. So with what happened down here is minor structure and major structure. And this was the major structure fib move. Let's see if it's clearer on the 4-hour. Yes, it is. Which was impulse and correction. Continuation. Price came all the way back down there, came up here. 2 days, 459 points. A draw from the bodies does TP. Okay. That's another thing I'm trying to figure out how to draw my fibs to. And if you notice right here that these bodies line up. All right, so that's 618 hit. Let's see what else we can point out. So this was a higher high, higher low. That structure broke and it tried to trick you. It did. It tried to make it seem like This was definitely a sell. Then it came back and pushed back up and gave us another higher high. So right here, this is a lower high. Here to here. I'm gonna mark this higher low to here, higher high. To here, higher low. To here, higher high. To here, higher low. To here, higher high. All right, so now price has hit the 618. This fib has completed. This move is done. Now we look for the next move. Now my issue has been with continuation. So let's work on that. Let's technically mark this, right? This is our last higher low. This is where we be looking for break of structure at, if it was break of structure. But technically price could pull back here to this higher low and continue higher. So let's see what happens. All right, so it looks like we're moving sideways for a little while. And somewhat at equal high. Let's see. We're gonna continue to move higher. All right, we got a higher high. Higher low. Low point, we delete this and this, because now technically if price was to break structure, I have to break here, and actually this is a lower high because it's lower than that last higher low, but this gave us a higher high here. So that was not a true break of structure, but it can be correction for fib. So this was our last impulse move here to here. Price came back to what it looks like, the 382. Yes, so let's see if we can get see if price gonna come back and give us a double bottom on the 382. Nope, looks like full on pullback. Possibly the bulls are coming back in. These candles are getting smaller. All right, so the way that candle ended right there, I would have gotten in on a long, and I'm just gonna take it to the negative 27. Price came back to the 50. Let's see what happens. As long as this takes, I've been close. been seen out, but TP did hit. I think it just hit the 618. All right, so this move did finish. It has completed. Let's mark our structure points. So this gave us another higher high here. This gave us a lower low. This is lower than our last high. And then I'm learning also that when you get a lower low in some of these moves, it's just the structure. It's just a fib move. All right, so we got higher high. Price gave us a lower low. Gave us a higher low here. And then it gave us a lower high. Then a higher high here because it's higher than that higher low. And we got another lower low here. Got a higher low here. This did give us a little, it is minor structure, but that's what we are on. So we're going to mark it. Higher low here. This little point right here. And then it gave us another little wave. It's not lower than this, so it gave us a lower high. And then it gave us this full bull run here and gave us our new higher high. Got that pullback, higher low. And I think technically on this bull run, what time was this? 1 a.m. We could put, because this is an impulse and this is a correction, you put your fib right here. Gonna do it at the bottom of the body to here. And this move finished. So you wouldn't have entered until here and would have caught 125 points. We did it that way. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's try to see if we can spot one more before I log off. All right, so our higher low, higher high, higher low. So this would be our technical break of structure area right here. All right, looks like it's trying to break structure. Which is still minor structure, and it's holding. These candles so tiny. All right, so is this just a pullback? All right, so from here, looks like this was a true break of structure. Price pulled back into the bearish move that broke structure. Gave a little minor fib here, here to here, that little TP. So let's mark this real quick. Higher high, higher low, higher high. higher low here. And now we have a lower high here. And our lower low is here. Lower high. Lower low. And yep, just about equal lower highs. Okay, so equal lower highs. It looks like when we get those equal areas, then those are the areas where price turns around. So we got equal here, and like here we never got an equal when I thought that price was going to break structure. Okay, let's keep that in the back of our mind when we're doing our back testing. All right, so we're going to let this minor fib here finish. See where price is going to go before it comes back. And if you caught this, then it would have definitely been from here after this push down of a candle. And price came back to 76, so it should come back to 618. All right, and now who? All right, so it looks like pause. We got our lower low here. And it looks like we can draw our fib here, right? And price also, this isn't my structure point. Structure point should be here. That price tested twice. All right, so let's see where we can enter to finish this sell. Looks like we missed it. Ooh. Ooh. All right, so wait a second. So overall on the 4 hour, this is just a pullback. Yep. Impulse, correction, continuation, and one candle. One candle. Although this TP just came short of being hit. All right, so that was about an hour. We'll resume tomorrow morning for New York and forward testing, and possibly come back tomorrow Asia and do some more back testing. But until then, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, click your notifications so YouTube can notify you when I'm on.